So pretty well completed that portion of the path, taking it all the way through. I'm going to start doing the edge and then this portion. I am going to switch directions for here and go on the diagonal. So I'm doing 2 edge courses, which I think will look kind of cool per the idea of Lushy from Lushy Lawns. So we're doing a brown course, then this soldier course, this charcoal course, and then I'm going to run my pavers on the diagonal through here like the string shows. Okay, so I'm wanting this elevation right here to be perfectly flush. So I need this edge just a little bit proud and high. So when I compact it down right here, it'll be just the right height right there. So I want that like that. So I want that to be just a little bit proud right there. Like 5 mil. Had some dogs coming through here, messing up my sand base. So this part right here, this is sticking up, a ½ inch or so. So that is too tall. That is perfect. So I figure if I pound this a little bit right there, I can get this big brick to fit in there like that. There, that is perfect. Wow, that is so surprising that that just went in there like that. If I get lucky, that'll fit in there. Are you kidding me? That never happens. So that worked out really good. Full brick here, full brick there.
Those look new.
Really?
Gotta put them in like that.
Yeah.
The little prancer dancer on you.
So I ran a 3-4-5 triangle so I could get this thing square, and that's how I came up with this diagonal string right here. And so that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put the string right in the center of this course.
And then a brick right there, and then a seam right here to connect the 2 bricks. Like this.
Okay. All right.
Like this.
Yeah, I know, I love that feeling.
Measure twice.
Cut 4 times. Snapped a line, and that should be good. And then I've snapped a line down this side. I'm just going to cut these 2 and see how that goes. I'm going to use the old demo saw, which is over there. And I've got my safety glasses on, my dust mask, and then we're going to go for it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just run along and cut about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch down through the paver to mark my line all the way down. I'm not going to cut through the whole paver in one pass, just cut a little small line to mark it, and then come back and go for it with the old full cut there. I'd say that worked pretty decent there. It's not my finest work, but I'd say it's okay. Now this brick will go here like this. And it's a little too loose. Holy crap, that sucked. That was a sucky job. Whew, don't like that part at all. I could do without that for sure. So with all the work that I've done on this patio, I'd have to say that that was the worst part of the project so far. Making those cuts. I had a hard time cutting this on a perfect 90, so it looks to me like it's going to be tight through here because I didn't cut it, like I said, on a perfect 90. All right, so I need to cut this through here so this brick will fit in there. Dang it. So this has got to be cut a little bit bigger because this brick right here does not fit in there. So I need to take this out. This one, take all these out and cut. I need to cut this just a little bit bigger. Hopefully I can cut this one square so I don't run into the same issue. Got a little rebar. Ow, that's hot! Got some rebar right there, and that is hot. H-O-T, hot, hot, hot. These bricks will fit here. And there's just a little bit, cut it a little bit too big. I guess that's okay. I'll fill that gap with poly sand. There we go. So that's where that needs to go, right there. So that is by far the worst job of this project, no doubt about it. That just sucks. Using that saw is no fun at all. Yeah? Right there behind that house, the house next to the one on the corner. So this house over here on the corner, next one over. I have no idea. I'm colorblind. So yeah, just the first house in. It's the only other street on that, the only other house on that street. So it looks like I need to bring this brick up and this brick, a couple of these bricks along this path because I need that flush right there, and it's pretty much almost flush right there. So the only way to fix that is to bring it up, and because when I compact it down with the compactor, it's just going to settle into place and then I'll be low right there. So if I leave that low right there, it's going to collect water, so I need to bring that up, take the time to do it right. So as you can see here, it's important that you stay on the course, and you will get off course easily if you're not paying attention. So you can see this distance right here. This is about 1.5 inches that's crept this way because of this edge. And so I originally pulled a string line on a 45 to get my first course straight, and then I've just been butting it up tight against that. And I have crept off quite a bit here. So I need to correct that and get that back in line, which is really gonna suck. So it looks like it only starts going awry like here where that tape measure is, right about there. And so I need to get this back into position right here. So I've got this big gap right here that needs to be fixed. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna lift every brick, get this back in line, and try to fix it the best I can. So this is not exactly the easiest thing to fix, but it's important to me that it's done right, so it looks right, and it's been done in a professional manner. So I'm gonna fix it. So there, I got it back in line. It is important to check every few courses to see if you're heading in a straight path and you're keeping with your original layout. So how I did this, I just pulled off the original string that I set when I started, pulled a line parallel, and then made sure the bricks are perfect. Now the string is super useful for this application. Incredibly useful. I'm gonna keep this wet as you're laying pavers, so we get the right compaction. So putting these down goes actually quick if you have your pavers in place right where you need them, right close to your hand. But that's a big project, just bringing them all to where you need them. The pattern is totally random. In some places I've done a little bit of a pattern, but in most just I've made it fairly random. So these pipes right here, these are used to get your sand level just exactly the right height. So you take the pipe out, and then you have to fill in the void with some sand. Trowel it down. Start right here and put that there. So I am for sure going to run out of bricks. So I'm just trying to maximize the number of bricks I'm going to have to buy with the cut pieces and the bricks that I have. So I've got all these other bricks over here that I'm trying to utilize as well. All these cut ends. Got lots of them there, lots of them there, because that's where I've made the cut. So I'm going to try to use those as best I can along the edges so I don't have to buy more bricks.